Hey, how's it going, everyone? Let's see what's going on. Dollar came down. Looks like another rejection off the 8 so far. Still holding its own above support, though. Close below this low, that low. Working on this low now. Need a close below that low in this consolidation phase here. Still working it. It's only Tuesday. Let's see what's going on rest of the week. Still working the head and shoulders top, double tops. Got a huge top over here. It's riding in the channel. Looks like it's consolidating now at support. But today was a rejection off that 8. So try to get past it through time. Did not work. S&P, nothing else to report. Still working a double top with a reversal bar. Higher low, or lower high. Lower high off the top. Nice breakout from the reverse head and shoulders. But instantly hit resistance, made a reversal bar. A dark cloud cover, just moving sideways now. It's got a slight support line there and resistance on the way up. Let's see if it stays in that or breaks down, fills the gaps on the way down. Still holding its own. Looks like the VIX came up. What was that dealio? Let's see here. VIX is up. The USD Dode, no. So we got a little discrepancy on Turd Ferguson's little scheme of things here. I got the VIX is up. USD yen combo up. So nothing matched today. We have to keep watching. That means equities. If the USD yen went down, which did not happen, equities would have went up. Equities did go up. I have to keep watching. What I'm trying to get at is VIX is down. So USD yen should have went up and equities should have gone up. Well, USD yen is, or the VIX is up, so nothing worked out today. Looks like a 2-bar pattern working, closing 50% of the previous candle, so it's got a little momentum off this bottom bounce, closing back above support line. So look for a flat top break into previous lows, breaking previous highs. Got lots of resistance on the way up for the VIX. USD yen combo hitting a high today. Watch that right shoulder being swung down. I got a left head and right shoulder. Watch the throwback on that right shoulder as it crosses over the 34. The Dow was up off a bounce. Got a double bottom now. Closing back above this support line. See if it'll hold. Still making that higher low. Still working off of this original 2-bar pattern. Nothing has reached it yet. We have a lower high now. Look out below, as it might just fill that gap on the way down. NASDAQ made a new high again. This time making a nice little hanging man for the close. See how that works out for us. Nice little hanging man there. Hanging mans are bearish at the top of charts. Nikkei, nice consolidation, real swift, real quick. Didn't have time to come back in all the way for a bullish retracement consolidation. It just did the 1-2, bam, off and running. That's a power move. Ten-year, price is in a pinch, getting back and forth between support and resistance, back and forth until it pops. Watch for previous high breaks on this, as it looks like we have a nice little pattern, a little hammer. Busted through, came back in. Try to get through one more time, but had a pullback. Looks like it's gearing up to move across. It's consolidating nicely. I would have said that that's a bearish retracement, but it caught its own off of support. Now it's riding back up. Came down today, but I think it was just a throwback as it hits resistance one more time, making a higher low. Ride that 8 all the way up. Gold, still looking for that bottom. I made a few clicks on my paper trades yesterday, but nothing to be excited about. Gonna find the bottom. It's coming all the way into support, so it's got a little bit of room left to come all the way back in as it crossed over the 34, coming back into support now. It's holding the 8 for support. I want to hold 1260 for the week. So it's below there now. Let's see what happens in the next couple days. Got to close above that 1260. You can see the breakdown there on the 4-hour chart. Just looking for a bottom. I made a little coin off my purchase yesterday. I thought it was going to be a bottom, but it quickly did not turn out that way. Got a nice hammer down here. I got an A-B bottom. Let's see if we can get back above the 8, get some support working. We've got a lot of work to do, obviously. Looks like the hourly crossed over. I got a 2-bar pattern here off that hammer on the 4-hour chart, 2-bar pattern here. Got a double bottom here, A, B bottom. Look for that right shoulder to come in. Hopefully we can get a full-fledged reverse head and shoulders price pattern break by the end of the week. Looking for an opposing point for a reverse head and shoulders bottom. Looks like it's coming back in right now for the hourly chart. Silver, made my coin and got out. Oh, come on, get with it. Got an AB bottom now. Forget where I was yesterday. Might have been in here, right? And then it quickly churned on a dime. I got a double bottom now. I've got balance line there. Previous lows, previous highs. Could go sharper. I'm going to take that one right there, though. Let's get above that line, work a bottom. If we can do that, it'll be a W bottom. And all we would have to do is break flat top right over the 34. It's the hourly chart. Weekly is coming to a low, still on its lows, crossed over the 34, bounced here, broke here. Let's get back above these previous lows on the weekly close. I'm just stretching this thing back as far as I can, I think. Straight down. It's a nasty, nasty look there. This thing's got to be pumped, primed and ready. So far, I got a double bottom on the 4-hour chart. Let's break that previous high. Let's get this thing rolling. I'm expecting a nice bounce out of this from this long, drawn-out pullback. Huge pullback. Seller's got to dry up one of these days. Closing on its lows for the week. Let's see. Let's get a bottom. Where's the bottom? I think that's where I made my coin yesterday, and it quickly just broke down again. I got a reverse head and shoulders there. Got a nice consolidation, accumulation there. "15-minute chart. Let's break the previous highs. Get this thing rolling again on the upside. Copper. There we go. Looks like I got a little coinage out of copper. Copper is rolling. There we go. I bought at the bottom there. Looks like a flat top break is coming right now. I got previous lows at 2.6. I'm going to say, yeah. I'm going to say sell at previous low. 2.5, 2.6, whatever that says. I'm going to go just below previous lows. Make sure I get caught. There we go. Looking for a punch right to my sell at previous lows. Bitcoin still on a tear. Come back in for a little bit. Spike high was 1482. Definitely broke out above previous highs. Looking for that measured move for the next few weeks. All the way up here. It's a pretty nice chart breakout. Definitely a breakout. Buy the dips. Keep on riding it. Measured moves coming. Looks like 2100. I'm going to call it 2000 to be even. Pretty nice. Gold silver ratio still, silver is a better buying day by day. Looks like 74 ounces, 74 and a half ounces per 1 ounce of gold. It's a pretty good ratio. I remember seeing it at 83, I believe last summer. Not last summer. Summer before last summer. Time flies. Weekly. Was up here. February. Wasn't even summer. February, March 2016 was 83 ounces per 1 ounce of gold. Looks like it's trying to reach that new high. Nice consolidation, higher lows. Broke the 34, no problem, into previous lows. The range is up to 76. If it's got strength to stay above 76, you can use previous highs over here as support. Ride it on up, take out that 83 and a half. That'll be pretty badass. GDX. Still riding its lows, hanging on support by the lifeline. Pulling that right leg back as far as possible. So far I have a break on the upside. I got previous low support. Let's make sure we stay above support. Got support over here as well. Previous highs count. GDX, what are you doing? Looks like we have a distribution and then accumulation right here. Not much though. Looks like it's one of those stair steps into support. Closing a higher low today. See if we can find a bottom. We need to find a bottom. Looks like we crossed the 13 and the 8, came back into support now, closing on its low so far on the hourly. See how we open tomorrow. GDXJ, hugging support. Looks like we got another line. Gotta try to find that support. Looks like a makeshift inverted hammer on the close, higher low. It's got a lot of work to do after the big pullbacks. And just demolish it. Now it's got to accumulate, consolidate, move forward. It's got to hold support. Nugget. See how that reverse split is working out for everybody. Looks like I get a little green candle on that close today. Higher low. Busted into previous lows, hit the previous low over here and bounced back. Closing above the previous lows. Nice, nice. See if we can't get a bottom out of this one. Not necessarily any kind of reversal though. Same kind of close on the nugget on the 60-minute chart. Same with JNUG. Nothing to report yet. It's got to hold support. It's got a makeshift inverted hammer on the close, higher low. Those aren't perfect inverted hammers, but it's got that same trading action. Busted in, came all the way in for a close. It's an inverted hammer. JDSD, JDST. Looks like it's coming into a high. Got a lower high now. With a hanging man action, looks like it might want to come back in. Otherwise, it's going to have to break previous highs. This is 3 times bear shares. So I'm looking for this to come back in for consolidation while the regular stuff keeps on going up. Crude, hugging support, got rejected yesterday. Coal, nice 2-bar pattern. Good bullishness on that one. Got rejected by the 34. It's got to build from here. Take out that reversal bar and just next to it. Nice inverted hammer over support. Confirmed as a falling star until we've got a 2-bar pattern and it whipped right back across. Now this is in play again. Take it out on the top. Looks like it got rejected. But it's building nicely there on that bottom. Look for a little retracement. Gather its legs and try again. Coal's got a little bullishness to it this week. 2-bar starting off with a 2-bar pattern. Take out the reversal bar on the upside. Flat top break come in. Use an inverted hammer wick. Anything above 40.5, it looks like. Shanghai Composite. Nice bounce off the bottom. Trying to get over the first lines of support. Breaking in. Let's see, where's it breaking? Where's it having trouble breaking into? Looks like the previous highs. It's got previous high support over here. It's trying to break into this previous high here. Use the previous highs as your support on the way up. Nice bottom forming, but a rejection today on the 8. Need to get above that 8 for support line. Steel. Let's see if we got anything out of steel today. Got the gap down, now the accumulation. Coming into support down over here. For the spikes. Look for the spike downs with some legs. Pretty drastic spike down last week. AG. Doing the same old, same old. Crushed it. Now it's crushed it, and then now I got the accumulation coming. Got the AB bottom. Got to hold that line there. Gap line. Previous low line. Support line. It's got to hold support. Looks like it came into support one more time, closing a higher low. URA. Looks like I got a little turn on the daily. 3-bar pattern forming. Needs to get about 50% of the previous candle from momentum to kick in. UEC. Looks like it's trying to pump back into previous lows. Nice inverted hammer. Not perfect, but it has that 3-bar pattern now. Got rejected by previous lows, breaking into previous lows. It's got a lot of work to do. URRE. 2-bar pattern forming on the daily. See if we can't get anything out of that. It's a slow start, but it's something. Coming into support for Ivanhoe. Someone wanted NAK. Oh, NAK looks good for a daily. Nice. It's consolidating nicely. Gapped into resistance, came back into support. Moved up, made a lower high. Break outside the pattern. We got support, resistance in a pinch. You can see the pinch. Price is in a pinch. Whenever it's in a pinch, it has to make a decision, up or down, up or down. It's all wrapped up in here, corkscrewed, wound up, and then it lets loose. Looks bullish from here. Got higher lows coming in. It's in a wedge. Just a little kick right there, and bam. NAK looks good. Coming off that drastic double top. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. There was one more. I forget what it was, but NAK and AG were the two. Let's look at Apple. Apple. Spinning top again. Lower high on the hourly. Lower high. I hear that Apple's got a few $1 billion in chump change. They're trying to figure out whether or not they should give it back to the stockholders or not. That's a dividend. Got to do something with it. And Google. Let's end the day with Google. Google put in a lower high. 4-hour chart. Google made a new high today. Closing at previous highs. Got a spike. Not a drastic spike though. Let's look for a continuation on the upside. Use the previous highs as your support. Lots of green candles there. Let's cut her down. Let's see what happened. There's the hourly turnover right there. Hourly looks bearish. Let's see where support holds. It could just turn around on a dime here and break previous highs. But we're slightly under previous highs on the 60-minute chart. Making a lower high, crossing over the 8 and the 13, closing below the 8 and the 13 is important. Might get a cross on the morning. Watch for some downfall on that one. Otherwise, if it has any power, it'll bust through previous highs. All right, well, that's it. Thanks, guys, for watching. Let me know what's going on out there, and buy me a cup of coffee if you think about it. Got a PayPal little thingy at my channel. Press that little button. Buy me a cup of coffee. I need a lot of it. I'll see you guys.